Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie and I'm here today with a very exciting haul. I just got my teddy bees ready to ship order, super happy. I was one of the last people to get the pre-order, but I feel like I'm one of the first people to get the ready to ship, so I'm very grateful. I was also quite nervous because my fiance and I are going on a little engagement celebration trip to the beach, and I was very scared that the order would not come in time, but it did, and here we are. So this is super exciting because I got 4 of the new blends and I cannot wait to talk about them with you. The rest of the things that I got, most of them were my favorites from the pre-order, so you'll get to see which ones I decided to repurchase. And then I also grabbed 2 souffles of things that I did not get in the pre-order, one that I've tried before, one that was new to me. So let me just jump right into it. Not much more really needs to be said. I'm going to start with the new blends because I feel like that's what everybody is the most excited about. Actually, you know what? No, I changed my mind. I'm gonna start with my sample. I wanna start with my sample because this is a scent that I have heard so many people talk about, but I didn't try, and the notes were very iffy to me, so it wasn't something that I was gonna get, but because I got it in the sample, I'm thrilled to try it. So this is, sorry, I had to pull it up. So this is Order of the Meisters. I think that Steph Meltz talked about this one a lot. Did anyone else talk about it a lot? I remember she talked about it a lot. This is Antique Wood Shelves, Leather-Bound Books, Midnight Plum, Violets, and a Touch of Dust. Dust. Like, that, I wasn't expecting that. I didn't remember the dust. Okay, so the reason why this is not something that I would try is because I am not a fan of leather. So I smell, what are the notes again? Because I definitely smell the floral. Yeah, the violet and the plum I actually get first. It's this like very gentle, smoky plum. Plum is a very deep fruit. And I get the floral right away, the violet, and then I do get the leather. This really does smell like you'd be in an old school library, or like a very, like if you were in the world of Harry Potter and you were in a professor's, Dumbledore's old dusty office. I feel like it would smell like this. I'm not gonna lie, as I smell it, I actually do like it more. I did quick sniff these. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. When I first smelled this, it was an absolutely not, but, oh, it popped out. So let's smell the bottom. As time goes on, I am liking it more. I think that I will enjoy melting the sample. It could surprise me on warm, on cold. It's not something that I particularly would purchase, but it's not something that I necessarily am like, I'm immediately like gonna give this to a friend. I'm definitely gonna try it. I just don't know about how the leather and the floral, how that will work together, but very interesting scent, Order of the Meisters. Let me know if you got that one and how you feel about it. I know that a lot of people really love it. Okay, so now we will go on to my 4 new blends that I got. So the first one that I picked up was Velvet Marshmallows and Creamy Sandalwood. The notes are Cozy Vanilla Bean, White Woods, Cardamom, Sugared Marshmallows, Smoked Vanilla, Sandalwood, and Cypress. I was really excited about the addition of the cypress. I don't think I've ever smelled cypress in wax. This is really, really good. Oh my gosh, yeah. This is getting even better. I smell that like earthy, woody sandalwood, right? But it's mixed with this marshmallow and vanilla bean. So it is a very sweet but woody sandalwood. I get a hint of this cardamom. I really do. You have to really focus your attention on it, but I do get a hint of cardamom. This is mainly sandalwood. but a very realistic sandalwood. Like if you had a stick of sandalwood and you smelled it. Yeah, I really, really like that. The more I smell it, the more I can smell the white woods as well. It's this gentle, woody, earthy, but sweet and creamy scent. I really like that. Where are my other new ones? Okay. This one is Ghosts of Christmas Past, Pine Branches, Tree Bark, Winter Air, Hints of Dried Berries, Sandalwood, and Smoked Vanilla. This sounded like an amazing atmospheric scent to me. The only thing that I was a little bit worried about was the dried berries, just because berry can hit my nose wrong. When my fiance first smelled this, she said it smelled like a Dove soap to her. I feel like I've tried all the Dove soap, so I don't know. It doesn't smell like that to me. I definitely smell that dried berry first, right? I mean, this has a creaminess to it though. I guess it's the smoked vanilla and the sandalwood. It really has a sweet creaminess to it. You know, I'm surprised that there isn't like a marshmallow or a cashmere and it's only smoked vanilla. But it smells very outdoorsy. It's not a huge pine scent to me at all. I actually don't smell a whole lot of pine. I do smell a little bit of that like generic tree bark. Definitely the hints of dried berries, definitely some vanilla and a little bit of the sandalwood. I really like this. This is very outdoorsy, atmospheric without it being too tree front and center. You know, the dried berries could go either way when melting, but on cold, I like that one. The next new one that I got is the one that I was by far the most excited about. This is Beautiful Mess. All the best elements of a rainy Sunday morning, your favorite coffee brewing, a vanilla candle burning, the scent of rain and wood coming in from outside. I mean, say less, because that sounds exactly like something that I would just die over. I really love how this turned out. Not a coffee scent to me. Not a coffee scent at all. I smell that vanilla, right? And then I feel like the coffee brewing just gives it this like slight depth, maybe a little smokiness even in the background, but this is not a coffee bean. This is not an espresso. This is not a coffee scent. And I smell that wood coming in from the outside, and that's truly what it smells like. It almost smells like you have a window open and there is a fresh breeze of air and you smell that outside smell, the trees, the rain. That vanilla, this is very, very pretty. It's difficult to describe. I definitely would say vote this one back. It's worth a try. I really do enjoy it, and I'm really, really looking forward to this curing and seeing how it does on warm. Last new blend that I got is Bitch Don't Steal My Vibe. This is tonka bean, sweet sugar, white woods, roasted marshmallows, and cashmere vanilla. Sounded like a super just sweet, creamy, maybe like feminine body care scent. This is gorgeous and it's only getting better as it sits. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely stunning. I smell the roasted marshmallow, but the sweet sugar and the cashmere vanilla, it's not a super smoky scent. And then the tonka bean adds this like maturity. Tonka bean to me gives like a very like sultry, kind of deep, mature body care vibe. This is stunning. This to me smells like, you know, how can I describe this? Because it smells like, This is like, it's giving. Wow, that's so good. And why can't I even describe it? I guess I can only just give a vibe. Why can't I explain this? This is like 30, flirty, and thriving. This is what Jennifer Garner would wear in 13 going on 30. Okay, that's where I'm gonna end it. That is one of the best things I've ever smelled. If you're gonna vote any of these back, it would be, for me, the Bitch Don't Steal My Vibe and Beautiful Mess. I really like the Velvet Marshmallow and Creamy Sandalwood too, but Bitch Don't Steal My Vibe, that one has to come back. Oh my God, that's so good. Okay, so those are all of my new blends. Now let's go to the things that I repurchased from the pre-order. So first tub that I got is in Godswood's Palo Santo, Birchwood, Pine, and Vanilla Balsam. So in the pre-order, I got Godswood's, I got Tree Farm, and I got Forbidden Forest. I really loved Tree Farm. I liked Forbidden Forest, but Godswood's was my favorite out of those three. And my fiance and I, when we were narrowing down the list, we were like, okay, let's do one tree one. And we both agreed that Godswood's was the best. And it's so good. This is a delicious tree scent without it being too overwhelming. The Palo adds this smokiness because it's birchwood, pine, and balsam. You don't get that like harsh pine. Like, it really just smells like being out in the woods. So good. The next repurchase was Harold Fine Hair. This is by the fireplace type, warm chestnuts, smoky woods, and sweet vanilla with cashmere cedar and frosted sugar cookies. We both love By the Fireplace, and she wanted her own whole tub for her office, so obviously I can't say no to her. This is gorgeous. This is that classic By the Fireplace type, that sweet, smoky, slightly nutty scent, but with that classic Teddy B's frosted sugar cookie, which to my nose is very strong. I can really pick up that cookie. This is so good. It's sweet, it's bakery, but it's also a little bit masculine, a little cologne-y. I really enjoy that one. And then last tub repurchase was Christmas cookies. This is an assortment of baked cookies, powdered sugar, buttercream, pine, and warm spices. This is just an amazing cookie tree bakery scent. Like, this is one that I could melt all the time. It gives me the same energy as Vanilla Balsam Spiced Oat Milk from L3, but if you had a cookie with it. And I'm gonna miss that scent so much, so I wanted something similar, and Christmas cookies is just so good. I really, really can smell the cookie in it, which I really enjoy. Okay, I grabbed 2 loaves. So the first loaf that I got was House of Dragons. That was easily my favorite scent from the pre-order, and it was one of my wild cards, so it shook me to my core. So House of Dragons is Palo Santo, Vanilla Balsam, Fallen Leaves, Peppermint, and a hint of cinnamon. So peppermint is a wild card for me. I didn't know what to expect. I can't deal with a heavy peppermint. The way though, this is the most tastefully done peppermint I've ever smelled. It is like she just did the slightest hint or drop of it, and it just gave this scent like this hint of cool air. It's like as if you were outdoors and you could smell those fallen leaves and that balsam. There was maybe a little bit of a bonfire or smoke around. The Palo Santo gives that. The hint of peppermint, I don't smell peppermint in this. It just smells like a slight breeze of cool air. And the cinnamon, I don't smell like a spicy cinnamon or anything. I feel like it just blends in with the leaves. But this is my favorite outdoorsy atmospheric scent I've ever smelled. I absolutely needed this loaf, and it is going to go to great use, and I would get more. I feel like that's a scent that I would just never get sick of. Next loaf is Khaleesi. This is Palo Santo, tonka bean, oud wood, warm vanilla sugar, and fireside. This was my other favorite from the pre-order. My fiance was obsessed with this one as well, and I needed the loaf. I absolutely love this scent. You can smell the oud wood and the tonka bean right away. It is a dark, woody, sultry, sensual fragrance. It's smoky, it's sweet, it is absolutely fantastic. I really, really love this one. It is, like I said, smoky, sweet, sensual, a little mature. I really enjoy that. And I also got an extra souffle of it as well for my future sister-in-law, who loves Game of Thrones, and her favorite notes are like ouds and palo, so I had to get that one for her. Okay. Now on to my soufflés. So the two that weren't repeats from the pre-order for me, I grabbed a souffle of Witches Be Crazy. I have melted this before. I got a tub and a D-stash. Loved it. It threw amazing in my house. It is birthday cake, pecan waffles, sugar cookie dough, and a pinch of cinnamon spiced vanilla. This is just a fabulous bakery scent. It's heavy, it's rich, it's sweet. It throws great for me, like I said. It smells so rich and vanilla and buttery. I just really, really, really love it. It is on par up there for me with like some of my other favorite basic bakeries from vendors, like Lou's Bakery from Glitterati, or Party Cake Bread Bites, or it's on par with that. And then the other souffle that I got that I didn't get in the pre-order was Surfside Sweet Shop. This is birthday cake, marshmallow cream, butter cookies, cake batter, and beach treats. So this is one, obviously, like I've heard everybody talk about this. This is a very popular scent. A lot of people compare this to Cozy Cookie Cake. They say it's like a very similar sister cousin scent because that is also a beach treats bakery. I like Cozy Cookie Cake, but I really wanted to try this to compare. And at least on cold, my final verdict on cold sniff, so, you know, take that with a grain of salt. I personally think that I like the Surfside Sweet Shop better. It smells so similar to Cozy Cookie Cake, but with way less beach treats. I feel like Cozy Cookie Cake is beach treats with a hint of bakery, and Surfside Sweet Shop is bakery with a hint of beach treats. And because the Teddy Bees Beach Treats is so strong and I really don't love it, I like hints of it, I think that this will be perfect for me. And then the last three souffles that I got, the first one is Snowpocalypse 2021, a magnificent blend of boardwalk marshmallow clouds, cashmere, sandalwood, vanilla bean, and cedar. I got this in a tub, but my fiance wanted a souffle. This scent for me, I'm gonna be honest, I can barely smell it. I could barely smell it in my tub too, but she could smell it and like enough that she wanted more of it. I was pretty surprised. This is Summer's favorite scent. This is her baby. She has told me wait on it, and wait on it. Just like let it sit and then melt it. The cedar comes out. You know, I actually, on the bottom of the souffle, can smell it a little better. Right now, I just smell this like very light cashmere with a hint of boardwalk marshmallow clouds. I don't smell any cedar, but I have heard that this just needs to take her sweet time to marinate, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I like to let my Teddy Bees cure, so that is no issue for me. Then I grabbed another souffle in the Three-Eyed Raven. This is Palo Santo, Sweet Lavender, Vanilla Birch, Marshmallow Fireside, and Cold Air. This was also a request from my fiance. We got a tub in it, but she wanted a souffle for her office. And this is just a gorgeous lavender scent right now. I mainly smell the sweet lavender. I don't get a whole lot of Palo. I do get the like hint of cold air, maybe a little vanilla birch. But this is definitely a lavender forward scent, at least on cold. But I am really excited to melt it and see how those other notes come out on warm. All right, we are on to the last thing, the last souffle. This is London Fog, Earl Grey tea, lavender milk with a hint of boardwalk marshmallow. This is a really good one. My fiance who's looking at me, hi, I was trying to like keep my face.
I love it.
This smells, I think it smells exactly like the Dove Anti-Stress Chamomile something. But it's so good. It's so rich and creamy. That lavender milk, it's not a sweet lavender. It is just a really, really creamy, milky scent with just this hint of a little herbal lavender. The Earl Grey tea is like, it's a little bit almost fruity. Same with the boardwalk marshmallow. The way that this blends, it's just very magical. It kind of creates its own thing. This is a really good bathroom, like body care, herbally scent if you like that, but you don't want it to be like lush. You want it to be sweet and creamy. That's what I recommend for you is London Fog. That is everything that I grabbed from the Teddy Bees ready to ship. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you grabbed from the Teddy Bees ready to ship, and let me know if you tried any of these new blends or any of the other new blends, and let me know what you think. Let me know what I need to vote for in the poll. What I'm gonna tell you need to vote for, if I could pick one and only one, it would be Bitch Don't Steal My Vibe and Beautiful Mess coming at a close second. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you like wax videos, and I will see you in my next one.